Hi everyone. Guess what today is? It's 10 days since I got back from Italy tour. And you know what that means? My passport should be here. Wanna know why? Because it was stolen. Basically, I went on a tour of Italy for 1 week with the rest of my exchange program. So it's just people from all around Italy who are with the Rotary Youth Exchange and who also wanted to go on the tour of Italy, you know? It was honestly such a great experience. I'm so happy that I went, and I'm so thankful I had the opportunity to go. Thank you, Mom and Dad, for that. Financially, that was kind of my issue at first. Anyway, a little bit about the tour. We started in Milan. We all met there, and we just spent an afternoon there. And then we took a bus it was 4 hours, to Florence, and we just, had dinner there and everything. And then the whole next day, we spent that entire day in the city of Florence, just the main area, seeing many different things. After Florence, we went to Rome, I think. Yeah, we went to Rome. And the first night was super rainy there, but it was still fine. Then the next day, we were in the city of Rome again and did they call it the ultimate day. So we go to the Colosseum in the morning and then Vatican City in the afternoon, which was just crazy. And then we were gonna leave our hotel Wednesday morning, which is when the incident happened. Then we took the bus to Naples and spent the afternoon in the city. And then Thursday we went to Pompeii, Sorrento, and then spent the evening in the main city of Naples. And then Friday, I spent my morning at the U.S. Embassy, which was one of the most stressful days of my life because I'm not very good under pressure, basically. And that was kind of a pressuring time because I'm a minor and trying to get a new passport when you're not 18 is kind of rough. And I was calling my parents because they needed their signature, but it was 2 a.m. in the U.S., so that was kind of rough. But basically, the story of the passport. So we were all packing up our stuff onto the tour bus in our hotel in Rome. It was sort of outside the city, so it wasn't super city danger, but we were packing up our stuff. Most of the students were on the bus. Keep in mind, there's 62 students on the tour, so it was kind of a lot. And so the tour guides and bus driver were outside the bus, I'm pretty sure, yeah, helping pack on bags and everything. And these two men came by and threw a fake phone charger under the bus. It's just supposed to be a distraction. Hey, is this one of your students' phone chargers? So everyone looked under the bus. Perfect little distraction, I guess. So they snuck onto the bus and they took the bag of passports and IDs, which the only reason there was a bag of all of them was because the tour guides needed them for us to get into the Colosseum. And literally that morning, the night before, they were supposed to give them back to us, and then they were going to give them back to us that morning, right when we got on the bus. So, we were supposed to get them within the next 5 minutes of them being stolen. But yeah, the two men came onto the bus, found that bag, stole it, put it under their shirt, and then ran away into their car. So, we saw them sort of take it. Well, I didn't, but, other people did. But they were just too fast and off with their car. So we eventually called the police to, file a police report and everything. And they said that they've been looking for these people. They're professionals. They do this a lot. So I was very concerned for myself because, I'm they're professionals and they have my passport. Are they going to try to steal my identity? And keep in mind, my visa is in my passport too. My visa to be in Italy right now, to be staying here for the year as a student, it's my student visa and I don't have it anymore. And that whole process to get my visa was kind of really frustrating. So I don't want to have to go through that again, but maybe I will. I don't know. I don't know do I technically need it anymore? Do I have to get it? I only needed it to get into Italy and to get my permission card thing, so I don't know if I need it anymore. And so after that, I kind of realized, okay, it's fine, I can get a new passport, we're gonna figure it out. But I also just felt super violated. I'm oh my god, they have my identity right there. And I felt as if they were watching us for a while because how did they know to take that specific bag? that's a little bit suspicious to me. The tour guides were trying to tell us, like, no, they weren't watching us. They just took a random bag. But, like, a bag, 24 passports were stolen. 24 from people from all different countries. So, like, the US, Japan, Mexico, Taiwan, I think. So, that's just suspicious to me. So, I felt, like, kind of violated and, like, I was being watched. And I felt a little bit unsafe. But whatever, it's fine. Anyway, so I ordered my new passport and everything, but yeah, we're supposed to have it by now, like 10 days later, and I don't have it. And even when it does come, I asked the people at the passport office, I'm like, how do I get a new visa? And they're like, yeah, we don't deal with that. So I'm gonna have to figure something out with that. But anyway, that's the passport story. And I don't know, it's a story to tell now, but it was kind of horrible when it happened. But I'm trying to just, Italy tour in itself was amazing. I met amazing people. Like, it was just such a fun time. I loved it. And definitely some highlights were dancing in the streets of Florence. Basically, like, some of my friends and I, we just got done at, like, this gelato. It was like a gelato place, but it was like frozen yogurt. So it reminded me of sort of like a classy version of Sweet Frog, like, and there were swings hanging from the ceiling, so that was super fun. Anyway, so we were all, like, hyped up and everything. And we went, like, walking on the street, and then there was, like, this street band playing, and they were just playing the music. So we literally started dancing to the music, just, like, crazy, which I know sounds kind of stupid now, but no, it was so fun. And, like, we just went, like, it was crazy. And people loved us. They were literally filming us, which, like, maybe they're making fun of us. I don't really care, though. But, like, no one knows who I am, like, just kind of going around. Yeah, they were filming us. They were clapping for us, and even the band loved it. Like, it was so fun. That was definitely one of my highlights. And then a second highlight was right after that when we all went to the Hard Rock Cafe, which I've never been to one, and I thought it was kind of lame at first. I'm like, we're in Italy, and we're going to a Hard Rock Cafe? Really? Like, this is what we're doing? No, I loved it. Something with exchange students in the Hard Rock Cafe, like, everyone seems to be obsessed with it, which I didn't totally get at first, but, like, going in there, the music was awesome. And then we literally, whenever we left the restaurant, all, like, 60 of us, right, we had, like, this conga line out of the restaurant, and people clapped for us. Like, I live for that. I love that so much. Also, some other highlights, honestly, just, like, the long bus rides with all of the other exchange students. Like, 4 hours on a bus wasn't even bad. Like, just talking with everyone, listening to music, just, like, having free time in the towns, like, walking around Sorrento, which was just this beautiful seaside town. Like, I want to go back there. And honestly, Naples reminded me of, like, New York City, but in Italy. Just sort of, like, the vibe of it, and, like, yeah, there's a lot of old buildings, but there's also, like, some construction going on, sort of just, like, I don't even know, sort of, like, young, lively place. I don't know, but it was super cool, and I loved it. Rome, I don't know that I'd go back. Like, I don't think I'd feel complete being in Italy for a year and not seeing the things that I saw, like the basic Trevi Fountain and the Colosseum and, like, Vatican City. But I did love the Sistine Chapel and St. Peter's Basilica, yeah, because I'm not the most religious person, like, it's fine. But, like, being there, it just, like, reminded me of, like, how strong humanity can be and just how massive these buildings are and how beautiful the artwork is. Just, like, reminds me, like, humans can be so amazing sometimes. They can also be pretty sucky and steal your passport, but that's besides the point. We're not gonna talk about that anymore because I've talked about that enough. Anyway, that was Italy tour, and thank you to everyone who made it, like, just an amazing experience. Like, I appreciate it so much, and I love you all so much. But yeah, that's basically it. Wish me luck with getting my passport back. Hopefully we get it. Anyway, thank you.